Hello, troopers, and welcome back to G.A.R. Productions. Two quick things. Yes, today I'm very excited. We are doing, yes, Ask G.A.R., but more so we're finally doing I'm going to announce who got the giveaway for the giveaway from last year, at the end of last year. I'm sorry it took so long. I deeply apologize about that. That's the other thing I was going to talk about. There might be a little bit of background noise today. My wife is preparing dinner, and my son has decided to sound like he is dying. Do not worry, he is not dying, but he's doing something weird with his voice that makes him sound like he's dying. He's not, but just being a bit dramatic. So there might be a couple things in there, just so you guys know. So first of all, the person who ran who won the giveaway, put everyone's name in a little thing. I pulled out this name, and I was super excited about this name because honestly, some of those people I would have been. I'm happy that anyone got to win. I wish I could have given more sets away. We just didn't meet some of our goals. But I still wanted to give this one away, and I am thankful that this person won because they're one of the people that have been a consistent supporter and viewer of the channel, consistent commenter, and especially on Ask G.A.R. And I was very excited that this person won. And that person is Brandon Franzen. I am so happy, Brandon, that you won. There was a couple people I was hoping might win because of their faithfulness to the channel, consistency, and their support for the channel. And you were up at that top of that list. So I'm very happy that you won. My link to my Instagram page is in my YouTube channel home. Go there and find me on Instagram, direct message me so I can get shipping set up for you to get that 501st Battle Pack. Or I guess if you want a 332nd Battle Pack or something comparable, let me know. But that was the original giveaway, was for a 501st Specialist Battle Pack. So let me know, and I will get that out to you as soon as you let me know. So yeah, just reach out to me over on Instagram or direct message me on Instagram. And then we will get directly into the questions. And since you won the giveaway, I'm going to start with Brandon today. He asked, what is your favorite Star Wars era, and what is your favorite set you would want to be made from that era? Big surprise by the name. My favorite era of Star Wars is the prequel era, the Clone Wars from, pre-Clone Wars era, but especially about 22 to maybe 17 BBY, a couple of years past the Clone Wars. You still have some separatist holdouts and Legends and canon, kind of like we've seen in the Bad Batch, or in Legends you had like Gears Delso. So about that timeline is my favorite time. And honestly, they've been pretty much every set. The only other set that I still want them to see from that era would be a UTAT from Episode 3. That would be the set I want to see from that era. So, great question. Thank you for asking that. Okay, Carabast has a couple questions, so I'm going to split them up, do one at a time, and then bounce back and forth. So, he asks, which Bad Batch set would you like to see? From Season 2, I desperately want to see the ship that Echo flies to save Hauser. That would be, I can't remember what that's called. That would be sweet, but even just some practical ones, I think a V-Wing would be cool, but I think the one I want to see would be a updated, I think it's a Null-class shuttle. They're a little bit different, but I think that would be a really cool Bad Batch set. It also gives us a lot of options for minifigures, so that's probably what I would like to see. And then you could kind of have it either as your late Republic era army, or more so your early Imperial era army. I think it'd be a really cool set. So those would probably be my top picks. Tara Davis asks, if LEGO had to make any Star Wars set of your choice, what would it be? I know it's a double answer, but UTAT. That's my answer. Secondly would probably be, I'll do a couple others just to make it a little different. Second would be either UCS or Playscale. Providence Destroyer, preferably the Invisible Hand, and then thirdly would be a Mon Cala Cruiser, actually Playscale or UCS again, because I'd like to see both of those ships. So those would probably be my second and third choice. Going back to Carabast, also, I'm getting the Guard gunship soon. I want to find some pilots for it instead of Fox and the Shock Troopers, as LEGO suggests. What is the best Phase 2 clone pilot figure? The best Phase 2, it depends on what you want. Are you wanting Clone Wars style, or seen in the Clone Wars, or just in general? Because I think the original Episode 3 pilots from, not necessarily 2005, not those ones. I mean, those are cool if you want that. That's actually what going to be using for my gunships, but it's not accurate. So the most accurate would be like either the pilots from the mini scale, or the Microfighter ARC-170, or the pilots with the black on it. I'll throw up a picture from the ARC 170 from 2010. Those would be your standard Episode 3 pilots. So that's an option. What we see in the Clone Wars would be fully enclosed pilots, which the only pilot we have gotten is 501st pilots, which that would be really cool, but they also, one, 501st pilots don't really fit in a Coruscant Guard gunship. Two, that's going to cost you like $60 to $70. So it's just looking at what you would do. If I was in your shoes, I'd honestly even think about either going all the way back and doing the 2005 gunship pilots, ARC 170 pilots, or doing either straight up from the 2010 one or a mixture of a couple of pilots from 2010, because I think other media we see, they are open helmeted ones. So that's just an option. That's what I would do. I probably wouldn't do the 501st pilots, simply one, because they shouldn't be piloting Coruscant Guard gunships, and two, more so, it's pretty expensive. So unless you have the extra cash, that's kind of expensive to drop over like literally half the price of a Coruscant Guard gunship on two of the pilots. Shockwave asks, do you like the ARC Trooper from 2012? Yes, I love it. I think it's not my favorite clone trooper, but it is perhaps the best clone trooper Lego has ever made. Truly, based on detail and quality, perhaps the best clone trooper Lego has ever made. Going back, Teresa also asked, or not Teresa, excuse me. Somebody asked a question on an old Ask G.A.R. because it popped in my comments, but I'll answer it here. Hopefully they'll watch it. What clone battle pack would you like to see next? What clone type? I'm assuming like Legion. What build and what size? So I would kind of like still just the $20 battle pack would be my preference, or even a $30 battle pack, but I don't know. I mean, you can do clones and droids again. That would be cool, and just flip-flop some of the builds. But I would prefer just a $20 battle pack. Put in a better turret and then a small ATRT, like a actual proper minifigure size ATRT from like that we get in the turbo tanks. I'd like to see that. And then the Legion I would want either, it's hard for me to pick, either 327 Star Corps, but followed closely, if not tied, with the 442nd Siege Battalion. And there's my son again. What was I telling you? It sounded like he's dying. He's not dying. Do not fret. But yes, he's being a bit dramatic. But that's beside the point. Old Man in the Brick 77 asks, a Star Wars TV question. While the live-action shows have been sort of hit or miss, I would agree, the animated shows are generally pretty top shelf. After the Bad Batch ends, what sort of animated show do you think/want will be the next to fill the multi-season serialized show void on the animated side? Okay, to go on that question, on one side, I don't know if we'll get, I think we will. We are getting potentially a What If series, but I will say this. I think it's the Skywalker Ranch. I don't know if the whole thing has, but the animation studio that did the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch, when they finished season 3 of the Bad Batch a while back, because it's already done, because obviously it's airing, they shut down. So there won't be any animated style like the Clone Wars unless they redo it at another animation studio. So that's part of it. And then what would I like to see? Probably, I mean, they've already done the Clone Wars, and that's what I would generally like to see. So either, I think, two options. One of what they might do, I could see them doing something like the High Republic era, kind of the books that they're doing. And I would actually be interested in that, because I don't really want to spend the time. I'm not super invested in reading the books, but I would watch a TV show on it. So I think that would be interesting. And actually truly picking a group of rebels, or even pulling a rebel character from old canon like Kyle Katarn and doing an animated show about him during the Galactic Civil War era. We haven't really got that side of the war. We got the pre-era with with rebels, and we've got some other content, but I don't think it's a bad idea to head back to the original trilogy era and show us some other characters besides the originals. I think that would be nice. So that would be where I would prefer. But yeah, to tell you what Star Wars animation is going to be like from now on, I don't know, because everything I've known for over half of my life has come to its end, and there will be a new beginning of something, but I don't know what it's going to be. And then finishing off our video, Carabas, last question. He asked, what is my favorite time to build Lego? Probably, that's a good question. Probably in the late afternoon and evening. He says he's got insomnia, so that's part of his nightly routine, is help him relax and get ready for bed. Or if he can't sleep, he builds. I am thankful. I'm sorry, Carabas, that you do struggle with that. I don't, so I feel really bad. It's hard for me to fully understand people that go through that, because I haven't gone through that, and I can't. it would drive me insane not being able to sleep. So I feel really bad for you. I hope that maybe you can that would go away for you. But my favorite time is in the afternoon or evening, probably after dinner and things are done. Hopefully Jackson would be asleep, and then I can just kind of build. So that's probably my favorite time. Or on the weekends also is when I have a little bit extra time, because yeah, weekdays I don't have the most amount of time at this time. Who knew that time was such a fleeting thing that is a high-priced commodity? So thank you guys for watching. Probably rambled on there about a couple things. I do apologize. But again, so happy that Brandon won that. I will be. I know I'm like, it will not take this long. I am hopefully, as we get into March, that's actually my birthday month, I'm planning on, and it'll be the 6 months of the channel, so I'm planning on trying to do another giveaway. Hopefully we'll get close enough in subscriber count. Planning on doing another giveaway, so stay tuned for that. I'll let you know more details as we get closer. But Brandon, again, go to my homepage, check out my Instagram page, direct message me on Instagram, and I will get you hooked up with a 501st Battle Pack or something comparable if you want something else. So thank you guys again for watching. Thank you all for who entered in the giveaway. Sorry everyone couldn't be a winner. I wish it could be like that, but unfortunately, truly in our world, not everyone can be a winner, but you never win if you don't try. So keep trying, guys, not just for a giveaway, but in life. Don't give up, and I will catch you guys next time.